Welcome back everyone to the BD1P Vanilla Plus modded series. Today is going to be a Tainted Lazarus run, sadly, for win number 209. Today's question of the day, put your answer in the comments down below if you feel like it is going to be, do you think it is more practical in today's day and age to learn sign language more than a verbally spoken random language? Because I don't know, I think we're moving closer towards, a seed by the way is going to be 4Z3DEMWE. I think we're moving, closer and closer towards the need for a universal language, because I mean there's so many foreign affairs going on. With the internet we're also meeting tons of other people from different countries we need to be able to communicate with better. If I said that too fast, I'm sorry. I'm still the tiniest bit sick, but it's important that we are able to communicate, I think, with everybody around us. And with the invention of and the thriving of the internet, I think it's important that we find a way to talk to everybody in a non-confusing way. And while yeah, we couldn't invent a whole entire new verbal language just for that, I think the use of the already existing sign language would be enough. And I know that there's different kinds of sign language. There's Americans, there's Hispanic, there's all different kinds of sign language types. But if we merged all of those into like just one major sign language, I think we'd find ourselves in a much more effective environment. Now, with that being said, it would take a lot to make, especially Americans, learn another language in school, because we're lazy motherfuckers. I'll say it. I'll be the first to say it. Being part of America and being in the American school system for like 13 and a half years, we're lazy. And even like me taking German, I was like, I don't want to learn this shit. I just want to go back to like human anatomy and be done with my classes for today. So it would take a lot of convincing, I think, to let the older kids, like, ages, I would say 13 to like 18, be okay and ecstatic to learn a new language. I think younger kids love learning that shit, because the younger you are, the better it sticks with you as you grow older. And I guess the other issue would then become, if we do invent a universal language, and it's a lot harder for the elderly to learn that, do we just, like, not make them speak it? Because that would be kind of hard to ingrain into somebody who's already been through their entire life's brain. I don't know. It's a hard question, but what I can say is that I think the biggest language in the world right now is Chinese. From the last time I checked a couple of years back, I think that the largest in the world was Chinese. So if we were to all have to learn one verbal and written language, I think we'd have to go with Chinese to have the smoothest transition. But I'm not sure. Like, out of all of the high school classes we had, we were only allowed to take you could take multiple languages, but normally you were only like taking either German or Spanish. And then if you wanted to, when you hit like junior year, you could take American Sign Language as an elective as well. But it wasn't required, but they pushed a lot for you to take another language in high school, which I understand. I get that. I think it's important that we learn that kind of stuff. No, the dime's going to be gone forever. It's important that you learn that stuff, because you never know what field you're going to go into. It is also really important to know, I would say especially Spanish. I think for business, it's better to learn German, because I think a lot of conglomerates are mostly based in Germany. But in terms of like your day-to-day life, in America especially, it's really nice to know a little bit of Spanish. Now, that being said, I did not take Spanish. I took German because Spanish was always too hard for me to say, because I already talk fast and have a speech impediment. And German was very easier to speak phonetically. I kind of wish I would have taken Spanish, though, because everywhere I've worked, I've always had, like, my coworkers be primarily Spanish-speaking people, so it was always really hard to kind of, like, communicate with people like that. And that's my own fault. I should have definitely... we'll go, I don't trust myself on the alt path with this character. Let's grab a heart and we'll move on down. But out of everyone I worked with, the majority of, I would say more than American, I think a majority of my coworkers, like, spoke either, like, half Spanish, half English, and knew both the languages, or primarily Spanish. So if you're going into high school, you're going into whatever grade, you take some Spanish. And you're in America, obviously. It'll really help you out. I'm sure it'll help you out anywhere, but especially where I live. Like, for some reason, Wisconsin, like, obviously, it's majority white people there, because it's the Midwest, but I would say my school alone, it was like half white kids and half Hispanic kids, which I don't find it weird because, like, America's a melting pot, but in neighboring towns, is that Crow's Heart? You know what? It's better to have it. I guess it helps with getting more containers on this guy. In neighboring towns to mine, like, it was... I don't want to say the town names exactly, but, like, the town, I'll say, to the east of us was, like, literally only white kids. The town to the right was, like, primarily Hispanic kids. And we were right in the middle, and we had half and half. But with that, I feel like they would kind of want you... They'd at least, I think, make it a requirement to learn some Spanish in that degree, because a little bit of backstory in my town. The town that was mostly Hispanic people it lost all of its funding for school pretty much, and all of their kids are, in the next couple of years, going to be moving over to mild school. And with that kind of, you know, merging, I feel like it's important to learn a lot more Spanish because it makes everybody's life easier. I think it's kind of ridiculous that you're going to, like, look at potentially someone who just moved from you know, a Spanish-speaking country and not give the other kids in the area some support, even that family some support to learn the other, you know, language. It just feels weird to me because there were cases where, like, communications were bad and you couldn't understand what the other person was saying, and that makes school, work, and everything a lot harder for everybody. So I think that school systems should make you learn a little bit of Spanish as a requirement in America. We learned some when we were in, like, middle school. Our 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, we had to take, like, 6 weeks each of Spanish and also German, though, for some reason. And that's, like, beginner shit. That's like Puedo ir al baño, biblioteca. It's, like, the really easy shit that doesn't really matter that much, that you could probably figure out on your own either way. So it kind of was useless, I feel like. Because all that stuck with me was, like, the stuff that I would already know from watching Dora or, like, Diego or some shit, because it's the simple words. But I don't know. Again, I could be speaking from a very closed point of view because it could just be my town that had a lot of Hispanic residents and Spanish-speaking people, but I don't know. I feel like everywhere I've gone, including when I moved down here and when I was in Chicago, like, it would have been so helpful to know, oh my god, you're over there now. The littlest bit of Spanish or something. And obviously, kids don't want to, like, be forced to learn anything, or they won't willingly learn anything. So you got to force it to, like, stick with them. Like, if kids had the choice, I don't think any kid would learn any other language. It's a hard thing to do, to learn any language. Oh, how am I going to hit this motherfucker, huh? 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay. There we go. He's finally dead. Great pill. Fantastic pill. And even, like, to go to a further point, like, in middle school, I mentioned this before, but they split our grade into 2 groups, and we would have, like, different teachers and different lunch times and recess. We would have alternating recesses and lunches and stuff like that. So it cut our grade in half. And at one point, all of my elementary school friends in 6th grade got put onto a separate team than me. So I had no friends. And that's when I met, you know, Merm from the 4-player file and Aldog and TG and stuff like that. And funnily enough, like, literally all of my friends in middle school were, like, aside from, like, Merm and me, our entire group was, like, primarily Spanish speaking, and we didn't know shit. I wish I would have known shit. That would have been incredible to be able to talk to them. I learned swear words. That's one thing. I learned how to say some naughty stuff. I don't want to repeat it because it might just be not what I think it is, but how do you just know these things, BD1P? Well, chat, I'm just super smart. What, death card? You know, I'm going to bomb this because I want to keep some money for future shops, and I think we'll probably end up death carding in the boss fight. I don't think I'm going to go for devil deals on this run. I think angel deals are the meta because our HP is not looking super suave, and I want to get a little bit higher. But I would only learn, like, out of all the Spanish language, like, okay, we're going to be here for a minute. That was actually a really productive death card for us. I just want to stand real far back. Okay. The flies at least stop their movement. And we are dodging at a decent level, so I think we're going to be okay. But Merm can contest, man. Like, one of my friends, like, a lot of their parents, like, they were all immigrants from, whether it, like, be Mexico or wherever. And we'll go on the HP on this guy. And all of their families pretty much spoke like exclusively Spanish. So going to any of their houses, I felt like super dumb for not knowing what to say. Ooh. Glyph is really good. Man. The question, though, becomes, who do we take it on? And I think the answer is our other character, because he has no protection for devil deals right now, so we'll come back in one room. Oh, no. Not this motherfucker. Everyone's least favorite guy in Isaac. Oh, I gotta actually like, focus here for once in my life. You're gonna die soon. How do I even, like, begin to understand how to kill you? Look at that. As long as you kill the red guys first, I think this Eternal Man will fall shortly after. Oh, why? You were standing up. Oh my god, dude. I don't have the DPS for this shit. Ugh. We'll take that for now. Well, gee willikers, man. I don't know. If we grab it as this guy. Oh my god, I wish I had flip. Oh, holy mantle's right there, dude. Well, if I can only grab one thing, I'll take this. If we somehow make it back into this room, I will be impressed. And that'll be gone either way. Well, maybe these will be, maybe I can, hold on. I can maybe do something here. It'd be a very small thing, but I might be able to, well, it doesn't matter because we already left the room. Why did I not open that chest? I'm being an idiot. I was thinking we can go back there with a red chest and get Holy Mantle with a full flip charge, but because we already entered and left the room, the Holy Mantle is officially gone forever. We still gained a good active item, though, either way, so I'm not too upset, but that was just a bad time to see a red chest. I was considering grabbing Delirious for that champion room to our bottom left over there, but I don't think that it's as applicable as having really good Soul of Urn Soul of Urn damage for your boss fight. That's the one. Soul of Urn. I can talk, by the way. Oh, okay. But I always felt dumb, like, not knowing Spanish because, like, all of my friends and their families were primarily Spanish speakers. Although I feel like, and I don't want to talk out of my ass, but I feel like if you are a family who speaks Spanish and you have a kid, and that kid is born and raised here speaking English, it's even funnier. We'll come back for Boiled Baby. It's even funnier when that kid can't speak Spanish, because then they feel dumb in their own home. Like, I don't think Aldog didn't know the word for, like, tree or cow when he was growing up, and we always made fun of him for that, but I don't know what it is either. I'm the whitest guy alive, but still. Okay. I think, yeah, Urn of Soul here. It was definitely the right choice. Now, fighting this guy with... Oh, my God. This should be illegal. This is actually a very fun fight. Hold on. This is actually a really cool idea for a fight. This is super good. I like this. We're going to need to bomb him quite a bit here because we don't really have, again, the DPS to... How? How did that reach me? How is there still creep on the ground, dude? Thank you. What do you do? Oh, you're just Famine's head. Okay. That makes sense, I guess. Actually, we managed this fight pretty well. That first phase is a really cool idea for a fight. A constantly changing, like, floor. That's a really neat idea. That should be in the base game, honestly. Make Pestilence less of a fucking pushover, honestly. But either way, he is going to fall right about now. If he stops spawning flies, all right, cool. To get hit, I mean, it makes no difference, I guess. We did gain a soul from freezing that guy, and we froze that guy, too. Holy shit. Ow. Oh, you reflect shit, don't you? Yeah, your skull reflects stuff. Okay, good. All right, we lived that. We are doing a little bit dastardly on HP for our friend over here. Hopefully that Glyph of Balance will drop us some soul hearts and stuff like that. I'm hoping it's mostly going to give us HP. I don't really care for anything else. The biggest struggle as this character is legitimately always going to be the HP. And we actually don't want to get a deal this floor because we already saw our angel deal. So if we can... Hold on. If we can somehow avoid that, that would be great. You know, almond milk is usually a very fun and good item. I realize now only getting half the stats we normally get as a character It's real bad. It might have been a really bad thing to take, but I'm going to live with it. We made our fucking bet already. Get full HP, so Glyph of Balance drops better stuff. Speed up is nice. Keep on going, but just TLDW on all these topics today. I think that if you're going into high school, middle school, you should be required to some degree to learn to speak Spanish. I think it's only fair because these immigrated families have to learn to speak English like as an entirety, all from scratch. You should be able to learn a little bit of Spanish to compensate. It also makes everyone's job easier. When I worked in this I would not mind. This I would not mind. I would not mind. You're a mean one. Brain machine. What do you got for me? Any money? Any nickels or dimes? No? Alright. I do want to get card deck for this Laz, because we can get some soul hearts, some lovers cards, some emperor's deaths, you name it, brother. Even reverse cards can spawn, which will be a huge help. I just need the cash to make it happen. Oh yeah, huge. It doesn't block the eternal tears. Oh, that sucks. That's real scary. I do want to enter my boss fights as Lazarus 1 with the Urn of Souls. I said it right that time. Look at that. And then I think we'll be good. Speaking of Urn of Souls, I was playing... Okay, so I have no internet still right now. So I was trying to, like, keep myself entertained while eating breakfast this morning. And I decided to boot up Lego Indiana Jones, the first one, on my PC and play some levels on that. God, what a game, man. What a game. Like... I know the Skywalker Saga is coming out pretty soon. Lego Star Wars, like the big fucking complete edition or whatever. And I could not be more ecstatic for that. I gotta say, though, I don't think anything for me will ever top the OG Lego Indiana Jones. It's just the way that the characters contrast the really high definition environments. It adds some level of character that I think it needs to be a Lego game. Okay. We're gonna have a lot of souls to use here. And we're actually only one hit. Wow, I'm proud of us. And we did need that damage. Of course, Holy Mantle's going to be gone if I do recall. Yeah. I don't really want to fight the statue with almond milk because it could be the second angel. You got to ditch it, I think. I think your time is up there. We did gain 2 soul hearts on this character, though, from whatever drops. We can't get any of those pennies. You're right here. Dude, I'm on my fucking money today with this shit. I'm going to bomb you for some extra cash, hopefully. We have one last play on this gambling machine. This better pay out. I'm waiting. Please? Ah, motherfucker. Maybe a secret room? Oh. Is that our key? Fuck. Okay, how do I get back there? Ah, shit, dude. Okay, I gotta think with my brain. I gotta think with my brain. We have a cracked key on the ground, so we can do some sacrificing. We can get Dead Dove to fly. But also, this is still here. We had Boil Baby and Butt Bombs in here. But I think before you grab either of these, I think you have to do some sacrificing. Because you can get money, you can get deck of cards, and maybe even a Hanged Man card. Please. Make my life so much easier. God damn it. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. What am I hoping for exactly? Can this give me anything that makes me fly? I don't think mushrooms have any flight capabilities. What am I primarily looking for here? I don't know, honestly. Don't know. I think literally just money. Because what could this card in there be? It could be a double active. Is the heart in the middle? The heart's over here. Am I going to spend the next portion of my life trying to get this? Probably. We have one more heart. Okay, that's enough money. before we do anything else, like big stupid mode, let's go back and let's grab this heart over here. Then we'll go to the item room, we'll switch off once. Oh, we can do 2 more plays. You go to the item room, you switch off. So you get different HP, and you get both the items in there for extra bombs and park enjoined. So we made it back there. Okay. Because you don't want to die on this run. Arky is not the be-all, end-all. So make sure you keep your characters at decent HP. I'm going to walk in here. How can we gain flight? It's kind of like the $1 million question here, right? At least we're not eternal, obviously. Okay. Alright, there is still a shot we can do this. There is still a shot we can do this. We have plenty of money for that machine now and that red card in the shop. I'm going to grab this so we can flip and actually grab the R key later. Please, all I'm asking for is how to jump like the Hanged Man card. Don't do this to me. Come on, dude. Please. Oh, what the fuck? I don't think Notched Axe can get us over there. And neither can that. Well, our last shot is like Spirit of the Night or some shit out of this red chest. It's kind of all we're... No? Alright, well. That makes sense, I guess. I guess rip the Arky. Damn, that is rough. I don't believe Notched Axe could break those blocks. I don't think anything can break those blocks. We can't, like, squeeze through here. Damn, damn, damn. You know, I'm willing to give it another shot. This is what bombing the machine is for situations like this. We get roughly 2 more plays on this machine. And then if nothing else, we at least gain an active item. Joking, dude. Really?
I'm drowsy.
We gave it so much money and nothing. That's life. That's life. Damn. That kind of stings, to be honest. Like, I don't often get denied the R key, but here we are. The run's still good. We have Glyph of Balance, Almond Milk, Sulfuric Acid. Like, I could have used the Sulfur Tears to find the secret room easier. Another Sacrifice Room. I think we're going to be okay either way, but it does kind of hurt to not get the R key. What was I talking about again earlier? Oh, it was Lego Indiana Jones. Yeah, so... I haven't, like, I think, ever given my top 5 games of all time. Maybe I have on this streak, I'm not sure. But Lego Indiana Jones 1 is on that list for sure. I know it's not, like, you know, the pinnacle of gaming, but... You know those games that just, they hold a special place in your heart, a special place in your heart, even though they're kind of trash? That's Lego Indiana Jones for me. Because when I look for a game, a lot of the enjoyment factor that I get is, like, finding my own way to play them. Like, for example... Oh, it's so funny. You're hilarious. Glyph of Balance dropped that goddamn... No, that was an Eternal Champion who dropped that goddamn Hanged Man card. We needed it most. God damn it. Anyways, I look for unique ways to play them. I want to find my own way to beat the levels and experiment. And because... I don't want to diss the Lego games too hard. But because they aren't super well-polished back then, there were a lot of ways to... sequence break and low-key, like, break the game. One of my favorites being in the Raiders of the Lost Ark series, or storyline in that game, where I guess, I don't know what team made that specific section of levels, but there are so many jumps you can make that just completely destroy the intended puzzles, and they're very difficult jumps, but if you learn to make those jumps, you can beat the game in like 10 minutes. It's so much fun. And I was playing through just trying to go for 100% completion today, and like I found one of those jumps in the 6th level of Raiders, and I was like, holy shit, that was so fun to like experiment and pull off. That's crazy. Games, you know, this is gonna sound weird, but I think they're too well made nowadays. I think we made gaming too good, because now you don't find that kind of stuff every day. You don't find like unintended sequence breaks by doing like really difficult, you know, well-placed jumps. The most you do is you find like a glitch that allows you to go out of bounds, which is fun, but it's not the same as staying in bounds and finding a way around the situation. You know what I mean? I'll take Empress card in case we gotta fight a boss as this character. And I kind of miss that era of gaming where the level of polish just wasn't super common, and it was really fun to just sit for hours on Lego games and try to break them as hard as possible. And to this day, you know, I still think that Lego Indiana Jones is the best example of that. A great game that doesn't need polish to be good. I think a lot of it's I'm guessing you're right here. Dude, holy shit. Oh my god, it's Binge Eater. Let's go. I should have gotten the other guy, obviously, but I was too hyped to see Binge Eater there. Well, the game gave us an apology letter there. I'm pretty happy about that. And we are now, believe it or not, conjoined as this character. But I'm going to come back when I have Flip ready, because I want to get conjoined, obviously, but I also... Ooh, little shortcut here. Okay, cool. I also want to get Holy Water, because that's a very, very good item and a powerful item for our other character. But before all of that, I think it's best we see our Angel and Boss item first, or potentially Devil as well, which if that's the case, just walk in and see what's happening. Let's go, the freeze. But, you know, I think when the Skywalker Saga drops, I'm going to try to be on the other main channel, like a Lego YouTuber for a bit, because those games, they just bring me an immense amount of joy. It is pure nostalgia factor, but doesn't mean they're not fun. Ah, great. We could, I guess, go to the shop, and we want to get at least one more charge. Greed fight. No, but that's really good as his character. And we are going to want to grab that here pretty soon. Let's go get one more room done. It's not this way. We already went down. I'll bomb for the chest. That's pretty good. That's a good trade, I think. It was a huge trade for our potential devil deal this floor. And if we don't get one, we can always go back and sacrifice. We have one of those in our starting room. I just want to find a room that I haven't cleared yet. But it is like literally pure nostalgia factor, which I recognize. You know, a lot of the games that I still enjoy to this day are based off of, I would say, like at least 50% nostalgia. But I mean, that shows you made a good game. If you can look back on the game fondly and to this day still play it, as broken as it might be, and still have a good time, you have made a timeless game. You have made an extremely... Actually, let's go sacrifice right now. Because we have the Two of Hearts card. I want to get an Angel deal more than a Devil. Let's buff our Angel chance here. Wow, we did not get the buff, huh? That kind of stings. We didn't get it again. Why did I not get Flip charged up beforehand? What was I thinking? Well, let's go for some Binge Eater stuff here, because that is going to be good. Why did I not get Flip charged? What honestly is wrong with me? I made the same mistake like several times today. And I'm going to do this again. I'm going to go for the 7 Soul Heart trade. Because I think that's going to be real nice. I'm going to grab those. And because there's no reason to keep Flip, I'm going to get a charge off real quick. I do want to... Oh, please tell me we have a couple more rooms. I want to get Flip for the item room. I do. This is still a hard character, believe it or not. This is still a decently difficult character. Despite what y'all might think, he can still be a bit challenging. I guess we'll fight the boss and we'll get a Flip. You don't give me a battery charge. That's the wrong item, right? Yeah. Well, it's still good. I still wanted to buy that either way. that was still very good. And then I'm guessing we have some degree of a super secret room. Man, I just need to, like, literally, just fight the boss. You're being an idiot. I just need some degree more. Good. Of a charge. I do really want to grab and get conjoined. If we can't, though, I guess we can't. I mean, we can't do much else, it looks like, currently. Especially with amnesia. Well, there's some extra DPS for you, brother. Rough. Really, really rough. But, you know, it happens. We'll take this as well. We have Binge Eater. I can't complain. The run is going to be fine, I think. Either way, but it breaks my heart. Even just not getting holy water is a little bit rough. But, you know, I'm sure we'll be, again, okay. I think the strat now, because your other character, he needs a bit more damage. I guess both of you need a lot more damage. Is to keep playing the sacrifice rooms, though. No penny drop because he's frozen. Oh, that is rich. That is rich. That's great for you. And the Eternal Heart as well. Okay, that's the mine we missed out on last floor. Huge. Weird looking floor. I'm sorry. It took me. I was like, why is the floor formatted this way? Very strange, but we're going to be okay. Anyways, I am excited for Skywalker Saga, and I'm going to be real with you. I'm going to get a bit of a hot take going on here. I don't think the complete saga is the best LEGO game. I know I just stated... we needed you. That it's Indiana Jones, and I still think it is, but I think the complete saga is a little bit overrated. Just the tiniest amount. It gets the most nostalgia. And we'll pop this. Because I think people like Star Wars a lot, and that obviously it's a great franchise. It makes sense to me why they would like it. What are you, Reverse Moon? Hey, that's still really good, but I'm kind of sad now. When I compare LEGO Indiana Jones to the complete saga, you gotta first acknowledge that Indiana Jones came out after it was the sequel to complete saga technically, so it could improve upon the complete saga's faults. True, and I think it does in every way. When I play Skywalker, stop saying Skywalker Saga, you fool. When I play the complete saga, the biggest flaw that I notice is that the levels are very spacious. Like, they're almost a little bit too open, especially in the... I know by the way, the complete saga is like a rehash of the episodes, 1 through 3 and 4 through 6. I get that, but in the later trilogy, the 4 through 6 half of those games, the levels are very, very spread out, and it leads to a lot of unnecessary walking. I think the one that comes to mind the most to me is the one where you're on the speed bikes in Endor as Luke and Leia. That one has always felt just like needlessly large. Like, and it's not bad to have big, expansive levels. It's honestly, it can be a good thing sometimes, but you gotta fill that world up. A lot of it is just empty grass texture walking. And they kind of, and the graphics as well, even when they were updated for PC and modern consoles, like, ooh, they don't look, they look almost, what's the word? They were trying to, like, blend, I feel like, the blocky size and style of the LEGO characters, blend that in more with the background and the world by making the world a bit more blocky and stuff, which artistically, yeah, that works, but I kind of like how out of place the characters usually look. You do not want Tauros as the Binge Eater person. You could take it as this guy, but even then, your speed is a little bit too low. I'm going to have to pass on both of them. Well, I guess Scooper. You don't have an active item right now, so you might as well grab the Scooper. But I like how out of place they look. Because when I think of Legos, I think of, like, myself as a kid. You don't want the speed down as Binge Eater guy. I think of myself putting my figures on my desk and on my table and on my bed and playing around with them. And in that environment, they are naturally out of place because they are supposed to be why are these guys so fast? Oh my god. Didn't even notice that before. Please keep your eternal heart. Okay, good. When they feel out of place, it feels more like a kid bringing his dream to life. When you put them in a Lego world, it kind of takes a little bit of that, rip. It takes, the homing shots, though. A little bit of that creativity away, I feel like. And I appreciate the Skywalker Saga having these glowingly beautiful HD 4K graphics. It looks incredible, and I think they struck that balance between really nice looking environments in the new one, and while also keeping it a little bit out of place, so that you kind of feel like a kid playing with Legos again. Because this game is going to appeal more so, I feel like, to the people like me who grew up playing those games and watching Star Wars more than today's kids. Maybe it's going to appeal to both. I don't know. We can get some soul hearts for our boy right here, thanks to the old reverse tower card, plus an Empress card you shouldn't have. That's a great bomb placement right there. Small Rock will be huge, actually, for us right now, because we need the tears and damage as Almond Milk. We already have Urn of Souls for the other guy. I like that. I like butter. It's good for game break, so we'll take it. If you're wondering why I segued, by the way, from Urn of Souls to Indiana Jones, it's because the level that I was thinking of is called Well of Souls in that game, which is why my kind of brain made that slight connection there, in case you were confused on that segue. But, good easy room for us to get the Urn of Souls man back, and we may even also gain another deal on this floor. Sadly, no sacrifice room, but hey, can't complain too much. As long as we don't take any hits during the not mom boss fight, surprisingly. Nothing there. It's not worth your time. Don't be eternal. Well, I can't always be right. I can't always be right, dude. Kill his ass. Kill his ass dead. I don't even care. Hit me. Hit me, dude. No deal makes sense, but it still kind of pisses me off. Okay. Here's the play. Take the tears up as this guy. Take one of the hearts. Rest go to me. Beautiful, beautiful. I think you move on. We're having a really decent Tainted Lazarus run. It's a bit longer, but these runs always are for this character. But hey, if you want to watch me play some good old-fashioned Lego games, subscribe to my other channel. I'm going to post, I think, the Skywalker Saga videos on there. I also want to do like a ranking every single Lego Star Wars level before Skywalker Saga drops. I haven't played The Force Awakens. I haven't played the Clone Wars. I should play those, though, because I've heard they're fantastic games. But I don't really have the time to right now. In fact, what I've been doing, I should actually, because I have no internet, I can't download the games, though, you fucking doofus. I was going to say I could buy those right now and play them, but I have no internet to get the fucking games on. So that's kind of out of the question, is it not? Ay, ay, ay. Oh, hello. Hello. Oh. I popped the scooper trying to put away my soul of urns, obviously. We could do some more sacrificing here, but I think we have a good chance at a deal regardless. You know, I did say almond milk might not be the best. With Jacob's Ladder, I think it is. I don't think we need sulfuric acid anymore. I think we save this for the angel deal. Oh, what the fuck? Why does he shoot like that, dude? What? That is the weirdest bullet pattern I think I've had the pleasure of seeing in Eternal Champions so far. What the hell? Why did that take me aback so much? That gave me like a fight or flight response. Holy shit. Okay, yeah. We have old bandage, so might as well. Ooh, we'll get a heart back to play him some more. I'm okay with this. Another heart back. Oh, we spawned. Oh my god, butter gives you like a small % chance to drop a passive item on the ground. I forgot about that. It's like a 1% chance. They give us actual HP back too. It does not. It's Tainted Isaac. Okay, gotcha. That was, I've never seen that happen, I think, before. Might be a first for me. No. Ooh, that's real nice for next couple of floors. I want you to pay out. If you're not too shy about it. Okay. Ooh, all right. Let's get lucky twice here, shall we? Or not? Range down. Yeah, that's what I came here for. We'll hold on to Wishbone. No more hearts? No more hearts. Oh, man. We'll come back. That guy definitely has to pay out soon, I feel like. And it should not be too far away. What's in here? Okay. Rosary goes to our other guy because he has, like, no tier rate. And I don't think we even need to worry about getting Papa Fly because I want to keep my charge off for the Angel Deal Reverse Stars card play. And I want to have a double charge for that as well. So we'll walk in here. Excuse me, I'll take the Rosary. Tears, plus we're going to see the Bible probably in our Angel room now, but if it happens, man. We can't change our fate that much. But now we have a decent tier rate, I think. We've actually, great tier rate. I'm going to look at it, great. But, please, dude. We've been playing you for hours. That's not a bad card either. I do want the Reverse Stars and the Emperor when I turn back to my other guy. If he feels so kind to. Okay. We're not really getting a lot of value here, I feel like. Just some random cards don't really do a ton for me. Please, dude. Holy shit. We're getting hearts back at least this time. We got double hearts. We have probably played this Beggar like upwards of 40 times at this point, I feel like. There we go. Jesus. And I will take Dark Matter. The DPS is much appreciated. Reverse Chariot we don't really need. Okay, let's keep doing some more rooms here for the double charge on flips. So we can do our Reverse Stars card play when the time comes. And other than that, man, I think smooth frickin' sailing. Kill that Eternal. I don't know what he's going to do down there. Kill him. I also want to say, I guess in our random topics today, I watched Shang-Chi for the first time recently. And I don't know, man. Did not really like it. I heard great things, but I wasn't really a fan. I think the supporting actress, I don't know who it was, the girl who, I forget her name, honestly. The side character, Shang-Chi's, like, best friend from America. She was just insufferable, I feel like, in the movie. I feel like her acting was, like, really bad, and she was only there for really awful Marvel comic relief. And when I say, like, I was talking about the Marvel humor of, like, you know, surely we can't, you know, explode right now, and then all of a sudden explosion happens. That same exact moment happened 3 times in the Shang-Chi movie. It's like, is it the one joke the director had was just like, surely we can't fall out of this building right now. Nothing bad can happen here. And then all of a sudden they fall out of the building and bad stuff happens there. Like, oh God, stop me. I'm going to die from laughter. Took me out of the movie. Now, the actual martial arts was really fucking impressive. Like, holy shit was their choreography on point. But it did not distract me from the terrible acting of the side characters. Oh, we're fucked here. Yeah. We had nothing to do. Completely awful. Pop this in here and then just kill everything. I don't know. I thought it was, like, marginal at best. The thing is, I couldn't even finish the movie. I'm, like, right at the end where they're training in that village. I had to turn it off because, like, I was like, I could be doing something much better. I think I turned it off and then just started watching Jessica Jones or something because it's a better TV show. Huge. Okay, nothing much there. The movie was not, like, terrible, but I did not have an amazing time with it. I want a soul from you. There we go. Thank you. Stars card in hand. Forget the Emperor card. Who gives a shit? Here we go. Reverse Chariot again? I might pop that in this. I should save that for future floors. I did get an Angel Deal. Which is huge. Take this. Take this. Boy! Let's go. It always happens as this character. Thank you. And we saw the Bible, so this is fine to do now as well. Okay. Okay, that was really good for us, I feel like. Small rock now would be very fun. All right. Can't always be a winner. There we go. There we go. Godhead and Monsterance and the Wafer. We have just officially won the run, I think. I feel like this character has like an inbuilt Godhead detector. I always get it as Tainted Laz. I don't know why. It's a very nice feeling though. Look at any of my thumbnails. I guarantee you, like, ones that have Godhead in it are all gonna be Tainted Laz runs. It's a super weird phenomenon with this streak here. But I also wanted to say, because of the difficulty of the Eternal Champions here, I want to give you guys a fair warning. I would not be surprised if we lost the streak in this rotation or the next. And if that happens, I'm not going to stop the streak. I'm going to keep it going. I'm probably going to add a lot more mods, though, if we die, because at that point, you know, the Vanilla Plus experience is kind of lost due to the Eternal Champions being so fucking hard. I could always nerf them, but I feel like it's kind of a pussy way out of it. I will not be ending the streak if we lose. I'll be still going with it. I'll add some funnier and more unique mods and stuff, but just a fair warning, because like the runs we've been having recently have all been really, really rocky. If you haven't noticed, like we've been from like floor 1 to like floor 5 been really struggling, and it takes until like depths 2 to actually get our run going. Think of this run, for example. We weren't doing terribly. We definitely were not doing like super well. It's always you. It's always you. So I just want to give you guys a fair warning there that there is probably a non-zero chance we lose the streak here pretty soon. God, Small Rock. It finally happened. Let's go. We got tears and we have damage for this character now, which, because he's not the Godhead character, it does mean... It makes a pretty big fucking difference in my eyes. It does. I gotta check my phone, by the way. Hold on. Because our internet guy is coming today, and my girlfriend's gonna text me when he's outside so I can let him into the gate, because I don't have service to answer phone calls or respond to iMessage texts. So I gotta be watching my phone a little bit today. It's gonna be nice to have internet back, but I gotta say, I don't really... After the initial kind of like scare of like, oh god, my job is in the line right now, I really am not... Oh, I forgot we had that. I'm not gonna miss. Okay. We're gonna come back because I want Brittle Bones as this guy, if you catch my drift. Because I will say, like, not being able to read YouTube comments and just kind of being able to work on my own projects in extreme peace. Yeah, that's the way you do it. That's the way you do it, baby. Okay, now we have a free win on our hands. I'm gonna bomb for this as well. It's been kind of cathartic because the best and worst part of this job is the comments, because they're either ridiculously, inanely stupid and just out of pocket, or they're very funny or thought-provoking. There's really no in between on those. There really isn't. So when I'm kind of like, oh, ouch. Oh, God. I guess you fight the boss right away. How good is our compound fracture build gonna be, do you think? Oh, that's oh, you're eternal. Oh my god. That is uncalled for. But I do like reading the good comments, but the bad comments, they always stick with you more than the good ones do. So having an excuse to not have to look at those has been very nice. Where the fuck is my devil deal? It's over here, my door. I see Guppy's head, and I see Headless Baby. I see Eye of the Occult I'm not going to be taking. I think what I'll do is I can actually buy all of these for essentially free. And then just flip. And now this character gets all of the items for also free. So we just got a free devil deal. That's insane. Anyways, I kind of like having an excuse to not be looking at the comments as much. Not trying to, like, say I hate you guys, I hate reading them, but it's been a nice experience, kind of just laying low and playing some games, working on some editing, and doing some other videos. It has been, I would say, a positive experience. But I'm also gonna like, having it back so I can be in the loop on like, mods that release and stuff that's happening, because I cannot imagine what my Discord notifications look like right now. It's got to be just like 30 missed messages. My mom called me 6 times because they're fucking like got shot in the head. Like, it's going to be just a crazy return to form. It's only been 1 day, but think to yourself like that because, oh, you're back. Oh, yeah, that was dodgeable for sure. Because I have to pay attention to this kind of stuff to stay in business, like how stressful it is when I'm not allowed to. It really does kind of give me a fear of going back to everything, but I don't know. We'll see. And I have noticed too that like, oh, okay, having an excuse to not stream has also been kind of nice for just chilling and laying low again. I like streaming. I like the marathon, the Kirby. I'm doing a Kirby marathon on stream right now. It's not really a marathon anymore. It kind of is, but I'm doing it in parts now because there's invisible rocks in the room. God damn it. But they can shoot. Oh, no, they can shoot through my invisible rocks? What? We gotta be careful, man. We are getting low on HP because of this room right here. I actually could not focus on what was happening because I was like, why are they shooting me through an invisible rock? I did not know you guys were able to shoot through rocks, but I guess we learned something today, didn't we? I like streaming a lot, but I think I like it more when I have one big project planned for a stream, and then I'm off for like a month. Which what I'm doing now. I'm gonna do all the Kirby stuff. I'm gonna be done streaming for a long time, and I'll come back in like a month with another big streaming project ready. But I gotta take some breaks. I gotta take some breaks. It has been a lot. That marathon, it's doing like 4-hour streams. Even we did a couple 12-hour ones this marathon as well. It's been a little bit taxing. Oh, I wasn't looking at the screen. It's been a little bit taxing because I'm not a lazy. I guess I'm kind of lazy, but I'm not like an innately lazy person. But I do value my downtime a lot. And when you're live, there really is no downtime to value. You're not worth it. We're going to get a double charge here, most likely anyways. This floor is rough with no mapping. Even if we had the mine, we'd still have this kind of curse thing going on. Huge. But, I value my downtime. And although playing Kirby is fun, when you're playing a game for 4 hours straight, you're going to get frustrated a lot during that game. And you're going to notice its tiny flaws the deeper in you go. And with the most recent one being Canvas Curse, and how they handle the god-awful water physics in that game, I had to stop playing. I was like, I can't put myself through this level anymore. I gotta just take a breather for my own mental health at this point, because holy shit, was that just an experience. I don't think I've ever seen... Uh-oh. How do you dodge that? I don't think I've ever... Oh, watch out. Seen water mechanics. Where do we go? Handled worse than in that game. And I don't know. Those things, they just stick with you. The small things, you know, when you're playing a game for that long in a row. But we're getting to the more modern ones, which the modern ones have just way more consistently decent design. Although I will say the level design is not the greatest in the modern ones. The actual... the less bullshitty nature and the more forgiving mechanics definitely make the Kirby games a lot more of a fun experience. So, excited for Triple Deluxe. I'm excited for Robobot. I'm excited for Squeak Squad and all that stuff. Although I wouldn't say Squeak Squad is a very modern Kirby game. It's close enough, I guess. It's close enough. Let's go fight our boss, shall we? Kill the eyes. They gotta go. Okay, now you shoot. And this should block most of the tears for a hot minute. And once you're out, put it away and just fire. Just shoot. I hate this boss fight so much. Oh my god, there we go. Yeah, I'm not gonna do Void, believe it or not. It's not really what I'm interested in right now. We're just gonna head on up to the cathedral and finish off our run here shortly. I'm kind of glad we don't have Arky because this run's already going to be over an hour long because it's just Tainted Laz and that's it. Diagonal, straights. Oh my god, this enemy is ridiculous, dude. Can I turn off individual enemies? That one and the Brimstone wall crawlers, they gotta go. They gotta go. I'm not even fucking with... I walked onto that spike, didn't I? I'm not even fucking with you. Those guys have to be axed. I don't really want that to be... I'm so bad at this game now. When I get tilted once, I get tilted forever. Just the BD1P experience, I guess. Okay. We may need this. Please, don't do this to me. I've given you so much money. No. Okay, there we go. And it's awful. And it's awful. Humor me. Hey, perks. Let's do this now. Get out of there. We do get range down, range down, range down. Perks again. Perks is huge, actually. Half damage for that room. We could use that. Which we could also use the chariot card. Good. And I do really want this back so to walk through the spikes once more. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. All right. Yeah, there goes the bone heart. Well, who would have saw that coming in the Eternal mod, right? I did a video recently that I'm not going to end up posting because it was just, like, awful. But I tried to play this game with having all Eternal enemies on. And I did random Tainted to make, you know, as a streak joke. And I randomized Tainted Blue Baby. And I made it to the depths floor. And I just fucking died. With every single enemy being Eternal. It's rough. If I could somehow beat that one day, like, that I think is what marks you as, like, the greatest Isaac player of all time. You're losing a lot of HP. Is this guy? Be careful, please. Don't grab that until you're your other guy. You need to get the HP back. Hey, he's not Eternal, which I do... Oh, I got hit either way. Maybe I'm the problem. Maybe I'm the actual issue here. Thank you. Get the HP. I'm still nervous. Oh. That is a rare but welcome... Oh, we missed the... Oh, we missed the frickin' item room last floor, didn't we? I'll be back. I'll be back. As the other guy. Well, no, yeah, I'm going back as the other guy. I want to pop the health-giving books as Mr. 2. He needs them more. Yeah, he definitely needs the health more than the other guy does. All right. And it's still... Oh, it still cycles? Hold on. Word, actually? You don't cycle, though. We're going to take Book of Shadows as the other guy and have invincibility for when we need it, which is going to be huge, actually. I didn't know this. They still cycled when you're playing a non-Binge Eater character. I don't play enough Tainted Laz. I should definitely play more because although he's a long character, I have a good time with him, usually. In the modded series, maybe it'll be a bit different because the enemies are just way harder. You know what I mean, though. Bookworm as well? No, not Bookworm, for whatever reason. All right, give me Book of Shadows, and let's go find our boss. We'll probably reverse Chariot on Isaac here, and then once we're out of that, we'll just Book of Shadows and call it a day. I should not have done this room yet in case... Uh-oh. No, we're in the clear. Okay, I want to fight Isaac as the other guy because he has all the cards and active items for our experience here. Let's just fight him right now, shall we? Oh my god. We do kind of melt, don't we? It's wearing out here shortly, so be careful. Okay, good. Pop this and go in there. It's like 10 seconds every 3 rooms. That's all that I need, bitch. Okay, now we're out of it. Good. Some concussive bombs in there. You're doing fine. Do not get in your own head. Just stand further back. Again, the bombs are helpful, but they're not the end of the world if you miss them. Good. Huge. Actually insane. Do not walk down that. I will kill you. All right. Temperance, we don't need. What's this card back here? Death? Devil. Better than Temperance for us, baby. Let's move on down. I think we have a win on our hands. I'm not going to fight Delirium. Screw all of you. We're going to put that off until we have a really godlike run. Ooh. Piercing, homing. Ooh, Tammy's head. You take Tammy's head. And then you, my friend, can have this, and this, and this. Oh, baby. See, now we're rolling in it. Now I feel real good about this run. Because now the other guy has some DPS. I got another Tammy's head charge, and that's Conjoined? How is that not? Ugh, this game. This game. If Lil Loki counts, then so should Gish. That's my opinion right there. If Lil Loki counts, then so should Gish. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, yay, yay. Just kill him, dude. It don't matter anymore. You have a free win under your belt. Just take it in stride. Ooh, dodging. Currently. Eternal guys always go first. Huge. Well-handled. We have the double charge off for this. Oh, you melt, don't you? That is a very satisfying sight to see. This run, it's helpful in quotes, funny. You know, this run, it wasn't our best, it wasn't our worst, but it turned out to be, I think, a very unique and fun base Isaac run. Not a lot of modded things, I think, influenced this run, which could be for better, could be for worse. But I think overall, we definitely have handled ourselves well, and it shows. As we win number 209 in our win streak. Soon to probably end, if I had to be honest with you guys. And, you know, I'm honestly going to be a little bit happy when it ends, because that way I have less pressure to win and more fun just playing the game, you know? Put it down. What the hell? That was so weird. Bear will take HP. Experimental hill. Speed down. All right. Fantastic. Just what I needed. Charge there. We have no souls. That's funny. Is that Eternal Stain? No, it's just regular guy. Okay. One of you guys is Eternal. I see it on the health bar down there. When you stop moving, it goes all white. But I don't think any of you actually are Eternal at all. That's my creep. I can stand on that. Oh, we have the wafer. I forgot. We don't even need that perks pill from last floor. We have the wafer, dude. Good. GG. This should be the boss fight over here. Yep. Between my insane secret room calls and just the items being pretty damn good today, let's go end this run off. Get the soul. There we go. Oh, you're a bitch. You know that? Put it away. Just fire. And once you lose a lot of your HP, you just switch off to your other guy. Because you have the wafer, you can take 24 hits in this room. I'm taking a lot of them right now. Let's try to actually dodge for once. Look where dodging gets you, boys. Scared me a little bit. I'll be honest. This boss is tankier than I remember. We're actually making HP back right now with the old bandage wafer. That train has definitely sailed. Good. Easy, 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 easy. Look at that. If you enjoyed the run and my commentary, 1 hour and 6 seconds in-game time, a like and a comment goes a long way for a smaller channel like mine. In the meantime, though, guys, I have been BD1P. Hopefully, I will have internet tomorrow. Peace out and goodbye.